Jim Carrey. Now, there's something about the internet right now that is deeply disappointing and sad, and that's everyone seems to be talking about him after his speech at the César Awards, but almost nobody is talking about what actually happened in that moment. He was receiving an Honorary Achievement Award, recognition for an entire body of work. This is an artist who has given us performances in films like The Truman Show, Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind, and Man on the Moon, to name a few. Roles that showed not just comedy, but depth, vulnerability, and a real willingness to explore what it means to be human. And yet, somehow, again, the conversation online has turned into speculation about his face. People are zooming into screenshots talking about plastic surgery or even claiming bizarre things like he has a clone. It is surreal. Because if you actually watch the speech, if you watch the moment, what you see is something completely different. You see a man who seems to be in a much better place mentally than we've seen in years. His whole presence feels different. There's a calmness there. And as he speaks, there's almost a sense of awe in his voice, like he's truly taking in the magnitude of the moment. And when he speaks about and to the woman he loves, there's a slight tremble in his smile. As the camera cuts to her, you can see she's clearly moved. It's such a precious moment. And his family's there, his daughter, his grandson. And when he speaks about his father, you can feel the pride and the gratitude in his words. There were genuine human moments there. And to me, what stood out the most wasn't how he looked, but it was his countenance, his demeanor. He seemed lighter, happier, like someone whose outlook on life has shifted, someone who no longer seems embittered, but genuinely at peace with where he is. You may remember some years ago he had an interview where he seemed deeply disillusioned with the industry and with fame itself. But in this speech, he ends by saying something beautiful, that his life is a paradise. That's not something you hear every day from someone who has spent decades in the spotlight, and maybe that inner peace is the real story. Jim Carrey has clearly gone through his own struggles in life, but he stood on that stage in France and spoke with genuine joy. Everyone could feel it. True love can change people. Family can change people. Finding meaning beyond the noise of fame can change people. Those things ground us. They deepen us. They remind us of what actually matters. And when that happens, yes, sometimes people even look different. But not because they're a different person, but because they've become more fully themselves. So instead of freezing a celebrity's face into a screenshot and turning it into harmful gossip, maybe we could take a moment to appreciate what actually happened here. Because again, an incredible artist was honored for his body of work. So why don't we make that the moment worth paying attention to?